Alright. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. Not even minutes, really. A couple of seconds. To make sure that everything is working as expected. AKA just... Okay. So now it's telling me that the stream has started on my phone. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to assume that I have moderation here. I can't really tell because there's nothing I can do to test that. Also, I really need to fix my my display because my current display is weirdly angled. Like the thing is, there's like a certain gap here. Like here, you see where it snaps? That's the gap. And I don't know why. I don't know why the gap is here. And there's the same thing on the other side. Maybe I can just... I know I should be doing that kind of shit before the stream, but... edit transform... Because there's no cropping to this one. So maybe if I just... transform... Can I want fit to screen. I want to redo it. You know what? I will ask it to do it again. Let me see. Okay, if I do that, why do I have blue borders? Well, invisible borders. I don't understand. It's supposed to capture my window. My window doesn't have borders. Why is the window larger? I don't understand. Why? Like, transform, maybe if I stretch to screen? If I stretch to screen, what does it do? Well, wouldn't you look at that? It fixes itself. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. So, back to our shenanigans. And I'm already messed up because I have Dark Souls... I'm playing as if I'm playing Dark Souls, even though I'm playing Monster Hunter World. I tried to run with a B button. That's the thing. Just checking some stuff. Yeah, no, there's not really much to check here. I don't think I had another weapon I wanted to do. Like, I'll check, but... Oh, that's Raytheon. And Giratodu sucks, so... Unless I have an upgrade to the Kuluyaku one, which I don't. And unless I have an upgrade to the Bone Shuttle, which I also don't think I have. Yeah, I'm going to guess... Being white like that might be Radoban. Maybe I need to do Radoban in order to get the next Kutku Longsword. Yeah, the Giratodus one is just trash all around. Like, I don't understand how they made such a bad monster with such bad weapons. Like, even the last one is just so abysmal in terms of power. But anyway, that's not the matter. The matter is we keep hunting. So let's do the quest. Shit, I don't remember which button it is to make it faster. No, I won't. I know there's no risk, but... whatever, I might as well do it. So what I've done in the meantime, ever since the last stream, which was I believe on Friday. No, I don't think it was on Friday actually, because on Friday I was busy. Or maybe it was Friday morning. It might have been Friday morning. Honestly, I don't remember. But anyway, since last stream, I've done a couple of things. Um, so in my personal time, I decided because like the thing is, there's so much stuff I want to stream, but I can only stream one thing at a time, you see. So so I was like, maybe there's some challenges that I don't need to record and I can just do for myself. And I ended up agreeing with myself, which is the first step into accepting yourself as a person, is accepting your opinion. And therefore, what I've done is I've made my own challenges at home, outside of streams, and yeah, I still get something out of it. It's not. I don't have to make a challenge. So what I've done is, I talked last stream, by the end I talked about what kind of runs I could do in other games. I talked about Wilds, but honestly I've just done the save file for Wilds immediately. The save file where I play longsword and I focus on counter. And honestly I'm kind of glad. Honestly the issue I had is, outside of stream I had nothing to do. Oh my god, I backrolled. Ah. Okay, getting back into it is just going to take a while. Oof. Like, man, Monster in World hits so much fucking harder. Like, they might have worse movesets that are more likely to miss, but... But good god do they hit hard. Like, compared to Wilds, because I've done early Wilds, and in Wilds, really, it takes a while to die. It doesn't mean that I didn't die on my Wilds playthrough. I, in fact, very much did die. It's just that I usually died because I got hit repeatedly and I refused to heal. Here, I get hit twice and I'm probably fucked. I'm not playing like in Freedom Unite. In Freedom Unite, what I would have done, I would have wisely peaced out, because I would have recognized that, yeah, no, you'd rather stay away from the monster as much as possible. Okay, be sure the Freedom Unite Hunter didn't have to deal with that. Hitting like 3 times in all of Wild, yeah. Like, on my Wilds playthrough, I'm not even bothering getting armors that... just for the sake of having more defense. I just get armor because it gives me something useful, but otherwise... otherwise I just don't really care about what things are... like, how powerful monsters are in low rank. Like really, the only time I started to get some significant some significant damage was like Oof Duna, and even then it's because I fucked up royally again. Oh, don't get me wrong. Late game Wilds is definitely on quite a level. It's quite difficult, genuinely, especially with 80 Radau or even like Tempered Gore or Zoshia. It's still difficult. It's just that the early game is just very very weak, and I only realize now because I thought monsters were weak in world, but no, they actually hit you for a decent chunk of your health. Though obviously, it does help that health is variable in world. And you know what? I tried to backroll that, but that's not like... You can't do that in Freedom Unite. You cannot backroll. You can side roll though. Dude, he just doesn't give a shit about me. He just want to throw hands with Great Jagras. Or throw paws, I guess. I guess I just sharpen. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna get punished because I'm an... Okay, that did very little damage though. I keep forgetting that you need to roll through Tobikadachi's roar. Or you just tank it. Like, I keep forgetting you actually... It's not a weak roar. Didn't I get first aid meds? Also, in Freedom Unite I would not be allowed to use first aid med plus. Because that's an item that was added in like 4th gen. Which surprised me when I played Tri-Ultimate. I tried to make the first aid med plus, and then I realized that that item did not exist in that game. I haven't paid attention to where he went, so hopefully I'm going in the right direction. I'm so out of focus. I'm just not in it, like... Again, I'm a wrong path. I don't know where I'm going. Like, how do you get lower from here? There's some parts of the ancient forest that I somehow managed to forget. No! Wait, I'm here? Huh? What? Okay, where the fuck is the Kutku hideout? Because you go down here, but then you've got the bigger area? I don't know. Oh, I rolled so fucking early. That was not even an attempt to roll through it. Oh my god, the reach of that. To be fair, if I was playing like Freedom Unite, I would have much more stamina issues. Like, stamina regens almost instantly whenever you do an action that consumes stamina. Whereas in Freedom Unite, it would take a while. Well, it would take like some time for the stamina to start regenerating. And you would not regenerate stamina this fast. No, I don't want to do rushing spirit slash. I wanted to do regular slash, but it does that automatically. Oh my god, okay. Okay, still that's not a lot of damage. I'm kind of disappointed in you. Okay, that's a lot of damage though. I think it's just the tail attacks that are kind of weirdly weak. But the thing is, I want to sharpen, but he's probably going to... Oh, he's attacking Great Jagras. Damn, they really don't like each other. I guess it encourages you to focus the tail. It's like telling you, oh, the head may not be the best part to attack. But I don't know. Also, yeah, I was talking about the challenges I would do outside of stream, just to keep myself busy. And the other one is Soul Level 1 Dark Souls 3. And I reached Pontiff Sullivan, and I am getting almost one-shot by most things. Though to be fair, honestly, I think the base game is within my grasp, but the DLC I feel like I will just struggle so fucking much. It's annoying, he moves like he's scripted. Because oh yeah, also something I noticed in Wild is in low rank, when you do a certain amount of damage, monsters will just move somewhere else. Because they have a dedicated place to die. Which is kind of funny. Too early? Honestly, when I think about it, I think they tried to... The Tobi Kadachi is, I believe, the first monster that they've made in World, well, that they show in World, that actually feels like it hasn't been done before in another way in terms of fight. Like, it doesn't fight like anything else. The only thing that could be close to it that I could think about is Jiginox. Because I've been thinking about Tobikadachi being at a tree and then jumping at you. And I was like, Jiginox does that with walls. But they made the floating monster actually float before it attacks, so you don't get immediately fucked. Because that's exactly what happens in like Tri-Ultimate, where Giginox is next to a wall, you're getting fucked. There's no two ways around it. Like, he's on the wall, you're next to the wall, he targets you, he's just going to attack you immediately. Oh, he noticed me. Oh my god. This attack does so much damage. It's very weird, like, the range of damage in Tobikadachi is insanely high. Also, it feels like White's monster exhausts a lot faster. Nice. I think that should be it. No? Yes. Okay. Don't know if I need anything from Tobikadachi. Honestly, I'm like fine. I think I will get fucked by Engineaf. I need to be super careful against Engineaf. Right, I need to do certain gathering because I cannot skip the end of quest timer. I think Engineaf is genuinely going to be difficult with the way I play. Like, I need to be actually paying attention.
You're just the awesomest.
Did he tell me that he could kiss me? The fuck? But every quest is urgent, that's the problem, dude. If not every quest was an urgent, if you could, you know, choose which one you do and get along with it, that'd be fine, but every quest is an urgent, dude. Every quest is an assigned quest. Every assigned quest is an urgent. Okay, I'll check if there's anything from Tobikadachi I could get. I won't bother hunting Tobikadachi again, I think. So longsword. How's the longsword? The longsword should be okay. It's probably a bit worse than my... Oh, actually, it is 10 damage more. It has decent green. I guess it's technically better. But will I justify going for another Tobikadachi? I don't know, really. And for the armors... well, that's a bit of a shame. I guess I got really unlucky because it feels like Pelt should be should be there in greater quantity, but I don't have them. Well, I guess I'm not bothering with any of that then. Pendants? Wait, no, not pendants. Oh wait, no, right, it's in it's in Wilds that I've unlocked the ability to do talismans. Like, the only reason it's an urgent is because it unlocks a higher level of... And even then, here we got urgent, but here we did not get urgent. It's just the encroaching engine half. The fact that they give wind pressure to a brute wyvern is honestly kind of funny. No, you can't do that. I just realized they've done the thing again of ants giving you something in wilds. No, you can't back roll. I dodged that. Yeah, World Monster can just go like that. That's that's the thing. World Monster can just can just kill you in 3 hits. I have foot buff. I had foot buff, by the way. I don't know why I picked that up. I just saw a button and I had to press. Oh my god. Honestly, when people say engine up reminds them of our old world monsters in terms of behavior, now I kind of get it, but not for the best reason. Like it is closer in as in you take a fast attack that deals decent damage that's going to be spammed against you and suddenly your health is below 50%. Or you got one attack that just straight up kills you and it's very hard to dodge, like, you know, a Monoblos charging at you or a Diablos charging at you. Oh my god. I think the thing that bothers me the most is the fact that I haven't broken any legs. If I had broke one of his legs, and it would have been easier. No, you don't want to do that. Honestly, standing still while I wait for the recovery is... It's gonna be my way to punish myself for accidentally doing it. Oh god, that's not looking good. I was honestly hoping that he would leave because my sharpness was going low and I bounced on his tail, on his legs. Oh no, you don't make me hit. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh my god. I'm so not respecting him. I'm so not respecting him, and it's killing me. I'm not respecting it enough, and I got fucked for it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I see the event. The event meal. I want to have unlocked Paolumu at the very least. Because I need to farm Paolumu because I am forced to do it. I have no choice. I definitely did not force myself to fight Paolumu. Oh, I already know where Engine F is. Oh, Engine F is at the other side of the map. Yes, I know the freedom. Actually, if I was, I'll say I'm trying to think about what could be done to make the game as true to Freedom Unite as possible. And I forgot that in Freedom Unite you always start at base. And you cannot teleport. You can only use Farcaster to go back to where you came from. But the only way to do that in world would be to disable the Camp 11. And same deal in Wildspire Waste. You'd have to delete every camp that's given to you by the game. Oh my god, that's a huge engine. Is he really not giving a shit because I... My boy has not been skipping leg day, I can tell you. Okay, I'll try to focus a leg. I will try to focus... honestly, whichever leg I get to hit. I don't know if there's a timing for that or if it's just too wide to be dodged. I should have sharpened. Oh, that was not on purpose. Well, there's not been much I can do. I could, I guess, not attack him, but... honestly, I regret not sharpening. Yeah, I should have sharpened, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting that Gajo's around here. Honestly, a concept of a challenge that I thought about doing was playing heavy bowgun, and you can only get your ammo from the environment, and you could only get it from once. I wouldn't say once period per gathering point, but once per general level of difficulty. So only one time in low rank, only one time in high rank, and only one time in master rank. To see if, like, I do wonder if there would be enough ammo to do it, if there's a decision to take to make sure you don't run out of ammo. And of course, you wouldn't be allowed to use normal one because that'd be cheating, obviously. I don't even know if you can do that in Freedom Unites. Well, but I got thoroughly fucked by the Jaguars. And getting fucked by small monster is very Olden-like. Especially in Freedom Unites. Oh, I have feline polish, sure, okay, that makes sense.
Run out of stamina, you'll be winded and vulnerable. Veteran hunters know to always keep an eye on that gauge.
No. Veteran hunters had mega dash juice that gave them infinite stamina for like 2 minutes or something. Did I get hits? I tried to side attack. Good thing I got blocked because otherwise I would have taken damage I'm not supposed to avoid. No! Well, you know what? That punishes me right well enough. Ah, this makes me nostalgic. From the first time I struggled against Engineer. And uh, we were all struggling against Engineer, me and my two friends. And we were hyped when we defeated him. This brings me back. Honestly, I know hypermnesia sucks, but really having the ability to recall everything I've done in life would help me so much. Because I feel very bad when there's something that's just lost to time, both real and in my mind. There's feelings you just don't want to forget, or images you'd wish you could see them back. Okay, it seems like the inner part of the leg is still hard. It's just the outer part that's soft. Sorry, I'm quiet because I'm focused. Oh my god. Talking about focus. I genuinely... I should have dodged in the other direction, but if I was playing Freedom Unite, I would have been dead anyway because you can't turn that fast in Freedom Unite. I'm not even like a Freedom Unite veteran, it's just that it's a very specific way of playing longsword that's... it's a very specific way of playing longsword. Where you don't build any gauge. Oh my god, I've done it again. I had not planned on doing that, but I guess I've done that. Okay, I need to leave. Oh no! Fuck! 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 The thing is, I can't speed it up. I have might seeds. Really? I completely forgot I had might seeds. Honestly, part of me realizes that I should have tried to farm Tobikadachi. Because if I had Tobikadachi, I would have had longer green, I would have had higher damage per attack. And yeah, there's plenty of situation where I wouldn't have died because I had bad sharpness. I've tried to edge snipe, honestly. I had to give myself a penalty because I've accidentally done that. I just also thought about something really funny you could try to do. Well, really funny. It depends for who, obviously, but which is doing a challenge run where you don't exactly restrict the movement, but if you do the wrong movement, you get stunned for 2 seconds. You get stunned and you get put immediately in the stun recovery animation. Because that's basically what I'm doing. Also, I drank those 2 potions thinking I would get the potion back, but I did not find the herb that was near me, so whatever, I guess. He's still enraged, by the way. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Oh yeah, right! You have some resistance to wind pressure if you're in the middle of an attack. That was not a back roll. Oh my fucking god. Ah! I am so impatient. I should stop being this impatient. But I can't help myself. I am allowed 2 iterations though. I don't know why he's so quiet. I think my audio balance is just fucked. Oh my god. He does like 55% of my damage here. Oh my god. I'm losing it. I'm losing the focus. I'm tilted. I think that's the issue. The issue is that I'm tilted. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No, not allowed to back roll. I'm just breaking my rules just because I want it to be dealt with. Like, I need to leave. I need to leave. Problem is that he's angry, so he's just going to follow me. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. I think he does one attack and then he tries to breathe, yeah. Oh my god. I didn't know this was the engine of stream. I didn't know. Also, I just thought of something. I think, I think I don't even get a fire weapon later. So I don't even have a fire weapon for Paudumu. My god, it's going to be so much harder than I envisioned. I said I wanted to have Paudumu unlocked. Honestly, if I get Zora done by this stream, it's already fine for me. No, 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 not again, not again. Okay. Get away! Get away! Let me flee! Is he behind me? Okay. In my defense, I am allowed to do this because leaving the area is something you can do in Freedom Unite to save yourself. In fact, this is as close of a true area transition thing that you would ever get in Monsanto World. Honey. Alt scale. Are you telling me there's a fucking Rathalos around here? And I could have just used that to kick the shit out of Engine F. Or at the very least make my life a tiny bit easier. Oh god. Okay, and now I'm running away because... Okay, he's very far away, so... Oh, finally! Finally good news. He's leaping! I'm out. I'm out. I'm out! No, 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 not like this, not like this. Yes. Ah! I'm out. 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 I'm fucking out. Please. Have mercy on my soul, Engineer. Okay. Okay, please. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think we could build camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I can be I can be done with whatever I can keep on going. Oh my god. I never thought I would be this stressed to tackle a single low rank engine now, but apparently I absolutely am. Honestly, maybe I need to engage more with the game that I'm currently playing.
Gather round, all our Amispec. That's one when will Sora reach the Great Ravine. Good. Let's run. Our hunters will rendezvous. Build two. Your objective is to stop it. However, there is a chance that during this, make sure you hammer it as much as possible with cannons and ballistas. They're there for a reason. Affirmative, sir. Technicians, make sure you do a final check on the equipment before we begin. Yes, sir. Quartermaster, we can't bring our quarry back to base. So take what you need and be prepared to conduct your research on site.
Don't worry, Commander.
Everything. Keep your ears open. May the Sapphire Star light your way. Dismissed.
Big moment is finally here. I'm shaking up a storm.
Okay, so this will be a brief respite within the challenge. I am not forcing myself to only do it under Freedom United rules, because I'd honestly be kinda dumb. Oh, there is a engine of longsword. I thought it was Raphael's. And I can do it. You know what? I'm not going to skip on the opportunity. I very much need that. Uh, like, yeah, the attack is the sharpness is shittier. Yes, the fire damage is kind of pointless against. Actually, how much does it cost me to upgrade? Because I could. Yeah, but 140 attack. I can't. I can't say no to that. 140 attack. Minus 20% affinity, by the way. It's minus 5%. It's actually a 133 attack weapon. So it's still good, and it has bonus fire damage for the next fights. Okay, nothing that would have been relevant here. Outside of having more defense. Because I currently have 2 defense on my helmet. But you know what? I'll do the wise thing. I'll do the wise thing and upgrade my equipment. I still have leather gloves. And they give me nothing. I have no reason to keep them. So I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm only doing it for the defense because clearly I felt like I did not have enough defense. I have speed sharpening. I didn't know this. And I still have a leather belt. What am I doing? Well, I guess I'll get the Katashi coil. I'll be the opportunistic kind. Just for the sake of having more respectable defense. Also, I'm not sure if it's the mod or if it's the base design for the longsword, the engine of longsword. Because I have a mod that changes the appearance of some weapons. But anyway, for this specific quest, there's no I am allowed to play however the fuck I want. I can actually make a showcase. I'll be able to showcase, well, part of what I'm planning to do on the later part of the playthrough, on the high rank parts.
Hold nothing back.
There is a fantasy in doing that. The problem is that they executed on it poorly. Oops! Fuck's sake. Am I in the right angle? I think one of the bigger problem is the fact that you could make a kaiju monster, but the thing with kaiju monster is that they are actually threatening. The problem is that Zora Magdaros just simply does nothing because it has to be on the more realistic side, and therefore something that big doesn't move that fast. It's really a shame that we got a fucking snapping turtle, which is arguably one of the coolest looking animals that ever exists, and it's fucking Zora Magdaros. I do believe it can be redeemed. There's a Barnos that saw the last day of his life just here. And it was in the shame of a cannonball. Like, I do believe it can be redeemed, because I believe it's in lore. This is an older Zora Magdaros, that's why he's so big. But younger Zora Magdaros would be more in the size of Lao Shanlong and Shen Georen, and so you could make something realistically okay about that. You could even change some stuff if you feel like it. Like, I don't even know how small a Zora Magdaros can be. A juvenile Zora Magdaros could be. Because, like, they want to make it so this Zora Magdaros is special. Make it special. Make it the only one of its kind to grow ever this big. And bring back Zora Magdaros later. Because there's definitely some stuff you can do with a monster like that. Well.
The binder is on top of the barrier. Fire it with the ballista when you're ready.
Oops. Why can't I use it? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, of all Elder Dragons, why Zora Magdaros? I guess you have to be opportunistic, but why? You know the Elder Crossing exists. You know that smaller dragons than Zora Magdaros exists. Why bother? Also, I really want to know how it works firing multiple cannon shells at once. I am curious. I wonder if someone knows actually what are the triggers for this quest. Like, does Zora Magdaros stay a set amount of time under the ballista, or does it need to take some amount of damage to free himself? I should have targeted the face. I don't know why I haven't done that. I don't know if he tries to move away immediately. If he tries to move away immediately, I don't need to attack. Nope, I don't think it's doing that. Honestly, I'd be curious to see someone drastically downsizing the size of Zora Magdaros and making him faster and see what happens. But I think he's just very scripted because he's basically a moving prop. I guess it makes sense that everything goes awry for this specific quest. They try to capture an Elder Dragon, and they try to mount it. I guess you can mount an Elder Dragon, now that I think about it. Oops. Ah, really? Yes, I know I am not playing like Freedom Unites, but I will reiterate that for this specific quest, there's no point. There's no point in playing like Freedom Unites. So yeah, basically the idea will be that for the high rank parts. Obviously, like I would be forced to build it up through counters because that's also what I've set up. But the idea would be basically spam counters and then release everything. Because I think it would be kind of interesting. It would be like playing longsword like I'm playing charge blade. Isn't she supposed to show up? Oh, okay. I never noticed the heat effects. Oops. Well, I would last, but the problem is I can't reach the magma core. Like, unless I can somehow drop down here? Nope. Well, I can always do that, I guess. I guess. Oh, really? Are you serious? I can't hit it, like what the fuck? I think maybe I need to start from further away. Oh, I can't hit it! Okay, finally.
Hunters, hold your position. Watch your footing or it'll shake you off.
Well, it's time to wait. Honestly, I think because of how difficult some fights can possibly get, I feel like I would need to spread out the streams. Like I think doing 1 hour stream would be fun because this basically takes me my entire morning, and while I don't mind playing for Monster Hunter for an entire morning, I think I would be more satisfied if I say land against a particularly difficult monster and that I only feel like once I've done that monster I'm done. Because that's basically how I felt about Engine Nav. I think but ironically, if I do it this way, I'm probably less likely to feel pressed for time, and therefore I would be less likely to fuck up because I'd be taking my time because I knew that no matter what, I just need to finish the quest. I don't need to rush. Because like, as much as I like doing it, I don't want to spend forever in low rank with my limited moveset. But that's just how I set it out to be. Like. Like, that's the challenge. The challenge is the Freedom Unite moveset, with all its good and its bad. Although it's weaker than Freedom Unite, because in Freedom Unite, you have way more motion value out of your attacks. In World, it's compensated by the fact that you can just release it and build it up again, so they reduce the motion value and the boost for each levels, though that's not very relevant for I play. I can't even open the map to know where I am. Like if I try to open the map. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I cannot use the wildlife map. Can I at least know where I am? But I guess I don't. I guess I don't. I guess I'll just chill. I'll just chill here, because there's nothing else to do. Honestly, I'm trying to think of the other monsters that I will have to fight. Honestly, the thing with NGNF is that I was kind of underprepared. I kind of didn't give a shit. Because I wanted to be done with NGNF. Because I thought NGNF would be much easier than it actually was. I just underestimated how much I would struggle against NGNF. Because otherwise I would have prepared much better, obviously. But oh well. Also, I had full, someone could do the math from looking at my gauge. My gauge is nearly done, and my gauge was full under it that I destroyed the core. Okay, that's done. And we are out. When I learned that you just need to deal 200 damage to Nergigante for him to leave, that part became a lot more funnier to me. Finding a way forward. Bitch, there's no way forward. You just move forward. There's one path. Honestly, a lot of people have, like, I have seen very bad reception to Zora Magdaros. And honestly, like, it's from people who already have a hate boner for World. And like, I know World isn't perfect or anything, I'm not delusional like that. But I'm just willing to cut any game some slack if they could not live up to the idea they were going for. And still appreciate what they tried to do, even in its failure, basically. Like, yeah, they absolutely failed with Zora Magdaros, but I still appreciate what's there. What was the idea? What kind of fantasy it was trying to make. And honestly, the fantasy is what makes Zora Magdaros not a complete awful disaster. Like, I wasn't aware really that Zora Magdaros made the development of the world significantly worse. I wasn't aware of that, but I I don't mind it. It's just I don't mind it just because I've seen the final product. And honestly, the final product, even with the Zora Magdaros issue, is still worth for me. Like, I had a lot of fun with Monsanto, with base Monsanto work. For them, it was not enough. For them, it was sabotaged and criminal mismanagement. But to me, it's just the game is still good, you know. For me, the base game was still good. Like even, like I don't exactly remember everything that was in TUs because again, I've joined the world train kind of late. But honestly, reaching Nugigante, I didn't exactly mind. Like, obviously, you shouldn't praise an incomplete game. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is people all love hating this game. And because it's different from the older games, they tend to be. They don't want to forgive its flaws when the older games are also really flawed in their own way. It's just something that they used to. They used to a shape of Monster Hunter and they wanted to see it again and they did not see it again. And I think honestly the most unfortunate thing for them is the fact that there wasn't really a competitor of Monster Hunter that tried to make like Monster Hunter. Because if they had anything to attach themselves to, a new kind of game, a Monster Hunter, but not really Monster Hunter, then maybe they would have went to that game, found their happiness there. They could have still talked shit about Monster Hunter World, but they would have at the very least not be so irate, and also they could afford to not give a shit about Monster Hunter World.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos. Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters. Sounds like the research base has a new guest. Want to go back and check in? Maybe grab something to eat?
Of course, I am still biased by the fact that World is my first game. And I would need to justify all of the hours I've spent in that game. And like, yeah, obviously I'm skipping the story part and everything. But that's just because I've seen it too much, not because I think it's that bad. Honestly, like, yeah, also people like to shit on the story of Monster Hunter. And I'm like, you guys are exaggerating. Surely. Can't you just look at the story first and I wouldn't say be less rational about this, but just be willing to suspend your disbelief. Like, okay, sure, in our human world logic, there are some stuff that are bad writing and all of that, but within the world of Monster Hunter, it's still quite coherent. You just have to accept the fact that it's goofy in its own way. If anything, I have more of an issue with Wild's approach to it than World's approach to it, because Wild's I feel like is a bit too serious. As in, there's not enough goofy stuff. Like when you explore a base in Wilds, it feels measured, which is kind of weird. And also, because there's base camp and there's the town, there's no point going through the town if everything you have is at the base camp. And that's truly what hurts, because right now I have all of the amenities available in the Third Fleet, in the Third Fleet boat. The... what is it called? Research base. I have all the amenities of the research base, but it's not a camp next to the research base. It's the research base has everything that needs to be... it has everything that needs to be there, that are there. Though it doesn't have everything that needs to be there because you can't eat in this place. But yeah, like there are some grandiose stuff in the wilds, but there's also a lack of interaction with smaller stuff that are still grandiose, because this place is beautiful. The whole concept of this place is beautiful, and the settlements in Wilds have not given me that. Even if there are some that are definitely interesting, Sealed is definitely interesting because everything is white. Problem is you have very little reasons to go to Sealed, except if you want to get to get the dinner with whoever his name was. I don't remember, the father figure of Nata. I like... yes, Suja is great, I'd say, because Suja allows itself to integrate more to whatever, to the base camp. The base camp is mixed in, and so it feels a bit more natural. But on the other places, the base camp might as well be it's its own area, and because it's a base camp, then you see the exact same thing everywhere. There's nothing particularly good about it. And I'm saying, oh, you want a ton of details that tanks performance? No, I don't want a ton of details that tanks performance. I just think that going open world with those restrictions simply didn't work, because that's the thing here. Yes, there's a lot of stuff here, but that's only the stuff that's needed. You don't need seamless stuff. And if anything, Suja works because it's a small area outside of everything. The only other loaded area is the bridge towards the ruins of Iberia. And so Suja and the Gathering Hub are allowed to be themselves, to be as detailed, because you know you don't have to load anything else. But the other base camp can't be allowed to do that, and same goes for the villages, because they belong to all of them belong to the same map, and you have to load the entire rest of the map. So yeah, while there's some grandiose stuff, it's not as clean as in World, I'd say. I definitely have some gripes regarding the design of villages in Wilds. Especially because, like, I know it's quality of life, but the fact that every amenity is available basically next to your tent, it kind of diminishes the meaning of all of that. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream now, because if it wasn't obvious, I was not going to continue. I'm going to end the stream here. So next stream, I don't think I'll stream this afternoon. I think this afternoon I'll be busy doing something else. I will stream tomorrow morning though. And tomorrow morning, well, I'll be farming Paulumu and also doing the Tiyaku and see how far I can go with those self-imposed rules. Okay, I need to not make everything full. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye. See you tomorrow.